Hi, I'm Beth Hilson. I'm the founder of the Gluten-Free Pantry. I'm also a lifelong celiac and the mom of a celiac son. Once you have a recipe that you really like or a mix that you really like, you can personalize it by adding your own ingredients. So we're going to start with a basic bread, and then we're going to add in some chopped pepperoni, which I've chopped in the food processor. And then we're going to add some Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella cheese, some olive oil, and the eggs and the water. I'm going to add my water, which is already lukewarm. And by the way, you want to make sure that all of your ingredients are room temperature. It works much better with the yeast, and you need to give the yeast as much help as you can in a gluten-free bread. It's going to have every excuse possible not to rise. So we want to make sure that we have a successful loaf each time. And if you follow these ingredients and use a tried and true recipe, you'll find you'll have great success. I'm going to add my 2 eggs and my 1 egg white. By the way, I didn't do this last time, but what I do like to do is break up the yolks before I add the dry ingredients to it. And the reason I like to do that is because when you're adding warm water to egg yolks, they can tend to curdle while they're sitting in the warm water if it's too hot. This smells wonderful. It's got a nice fragrance of herbs in it, and we're going to add it, and now there's going to be a poof from all of our flour flying around here. Let's hope we can try not to get it. Oh, there it goes. Going to add this to my bread machine. I'm going to make sure it's seated well, because otherwise the blades, and you want to hear that click, otherwise the blades won't begin to work. I want to tell you first that the program for a gluten-free bread takes out the first and second rise cycle and the first and second knead cycle. So you just have one of each. And then I'm going to press start. Now I can do this with the top open and it will still begin to start. I have taken out the preheat cycle so that we're going to start kneading right away. And there you go. And you can see that it's a little bit crumbly on the top. We don't have that nice, smooth, shiny texture that we're looking for and that we had with the favorite sandwich bread. So I'm going to assist it. And I'm going to reach right in my spatula. It's a rubber spatula, and that's okay. It won't hurt anything. The consistency should be, again, like thick mashed potatoes. Okay, now it's really getting into that heavy-duty kneading. Now, there's a point at which it will beep and tell me I can do my add-ins. I'm going to put the chopped pepperoni in there, and I'm going to add the mozzarella. And then this is 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. This is actually a 4 1/4 ounce can of chopped ripe olives. If you don't like olives, you can leave them out. Some kids don't like them, but otherwise it's really a nice addition and it's pretty. So I'm going to mix this up. Okay, bread, do your stuff. And then in about 2 hours, what you have is a lovely loaf of bread. And you can see I love the pepperoni and the olive pieces in it. It looks so wonderful. And you want to make sure that you store your gluten-free breads in the freezer, not in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator, they will tend to dry out just like your package of rice from the takeout Chinese market will. From the freezer, they will stay in great shape for about 3 months. Wrap a piece of bread in paper towel, microwave it for about 30 seconds, and then pop it in the toaster, or just eat it from the microwave, and it will be delicious.